detox. I am. Chelsea, you lightheaded? You got some headache? You shaking? Oh, you pooping? Oh, okay, that's a good thing. That means you detoxing. 30 seconds until we get started, okay? And I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about the detox for a lot of y'all that are wondering, all right? Y'all better be hitting the wine glass and hitting that like button, okay? We got one nice show for y'all tonight. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Everything's allegedly. Either my name's allegedly. Y'all better be in the woo! Welcome, everyone. I'm lightheaded. I got a little bit of a headache, but I feel great. My stomach is on flat today. Hit the wine glass. Actually, hit the teacups. We're going to hit the teacups. We're doing tea. Hit the teacups. We're doing tea until, what's the end date? January. Look, I can't even remember the month. That's what happens when a detox gets in. You just be trying to search for your thoughts and stuff because your brain cells ain't firing as much as they used to when you on carbohydrates and sugars and stuff like that. So y'all got to give me a second, okay? And so we're going to be detoxing until the 31st. Okay, of January. So I'm sending y'all in February and then Valentine's Day. Okay, so y'all can eat y'all chocolate just light and feeling lighter and like 10, 15 pounds lighter and stuff like that. But hit the teacups if your detox is working. Mine is working. Listen, we got one hell of a show for y'all tonight, of course, okay? We're definitely going to be discussing Usain Bolt being scammed, all right? I got a lot of thought. I just got some stuff that I just want to be real with y'all about. All right, this has to stop. We're also going to be talking about Tory Lanez and his new lawyer. Okay, I'm trying to figure out, is he a clout chaser or is he a lawyer? Okay, or is he a scammer? I need to figure this out. Okay. Also, do y'all remember when Lil Boosie went live acting belligerent about a young lady who was around 18 and a half at the time? I think she had just turned 18, not 18 and a half, but she had just turned 18, and he blasted the little girl for allegedly faking a pregnancy and even going as far as using somebody else's baby to pose as her baby to blame on his son, Tootie Raw. And I was like, he named the boy Tootie Raw. Okay, Brittany is in the building with us tonight, okay? And this is the first time that she is speaking on this publicly. She's going to give us some insight as much as she can because she is currently in the middle of a civil suit. And I got some pretty damning information that I think is going to be crucial to this whole case, okay? I don't think y'all going to be ready for this, all right? And also, Superhead, Karrine Steffens, all right, is on social media doing what she does best, publishing Negroes, okay? She need a publishing company at this point, okay? We need a publishing company. We need a movie company in Karrine Steffens' days because every single relationship that she's ever had, she's wrote a Video Vixen series, and now she got the Instagram series, okay, under a new name and a new entity and a new IP. I guess maybe because she, doesn't rightfully own Karrine Steffens and things like that because she didn't have a paperwork in order. And you would think all of the knowledge that she had around her, and especially with her taking in their knowledge, that she didn't retain their knowledge, especially when she was swallowing their knowledge, okay? Listen, we got a full show for y'all, all right? But listen, while y'all are liking this video, sharing this video, okay, you guys know that we have to take a moment to thank our sponsors, all right? We wouldn't be here without them. Normally, I would tell you what I'm drinking, but today is water, okay? Zephyr Hills, all right? Spring water. And so without further ado, we got some sponsors that we need to brag about. And I will boldly raise a glass to them if y'all don't like this video again and again and again. Okay, we'll be right back. Let's go. So we have Stephanie.
Yes.
All right. We have Rose.
Yes.
And Mazay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and they are both yours.
Yes.
Yes.
And you are his.
Yes.
Is this a throuple, or do you just are with him and you are with him, but y'all don't do things together?
She's bisexual and she's bisexual.
We make things in unison. So if we all want a girlfriend and we have an interest, we all agree on her and we bring her into our family.
And we've learned from each other, you know, like where I've lacked, you know, she was probably better at or explaining or teaching me, and where she's lacked, you know, I was good at explaining and teaching her. So I know you didn't just embrace her though. There was jealousy, there was insecurities and stuff in the beginning, but you know, as a woman, you know, why hate on another woman when you can learn from her?
Right. It came to a moment where him as a man was finally like, you know what, I care for her, I value them, and I respect them enough where I need to bring this together, because if not, I'm gonna lose both.
Now in polyamory, you guys are allowed to have other men. I mean, if we want to, or but no, we don't. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I don't care. I'm not gay though. If I was gay, hell yeah, we have a 9, 10, 12 dudes in here.
Damn, hold on, you tripping?
What I mean? Damn, you tripping?
I've talked to women. First of all, when a woman likes a man, she likes a man. Yeah. That's why women don't mind in most cases dating bisexual men, because at the end of the day, we love men. Wait, no,
the theory of what you're saying is basically a train. I'm gonna explain to you why. Remember, you spoke of alpha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's no way in hell, just like you ever had somebody fuck you and just leave you there? Like, clean yourself up, I'm out. Nah, cause anybody who do this, they're gonna go through that transition from the monogamous stage. You're gonna see it's a lot of insecurity, jealousies that women just should not have. I call it a weakness.
Winos, but for real, listen close and listen carefully. The olive leaf extract can reverse high blood pressure and diabetic high blood sugar, or the sugar as some of our grandmamas may call it. It can also kill any nasty little bugs in your bodies like parasites, bacteria, fungi, tumors, and much, much more. And if that's not enough, you can also tell certain cancers like breast, prostate, colon, liver, and skin cancer to take a seat, because the olive leaf extract has been known to fight it. And their friend lupus can get it too, okay? So I need my winos to be in good health, because we have some good dragging to do. So visit myoliveleaf.biz to help get your health in order. All right, winos, check out our Unwind with Tasha K store. We got sweatshirts that say, nah, I gotta go and I ain't got it. We got crop top, wine mug, water bottles. We got it all, okay? So be sure to hit that link below. I'm hitting the wine glass for when I get a chance to really drink it, okay? Now listen, to y'all, those of y'all that don't think I really be taking this olive leaf, I do, okay? And all the winos that are on TashaKLive.com to participate in our 14-day, 15-day cleanse, okay? It's on the olive leaf right now. So I take about 2, maybe 6 shots a day, depending on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I take them with meals and without meals. This is just the original formula. And then I chase it with some water, okay? It ain't the best tasting, but it's the best for you. Okay? And so the link is below. I would definitely highly recommend that you try some, okay? I mean, we're talking about high blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar, parasites, eczema, you know what I'm saying? All the above. And also I'm wearing it now. I got to go buy t-shirts. Y'all been asking for the merch. Now, we got to take a moment, because listen, when we report on someone, hold on. A lot of times people ask, like, you know what I'm saying? They don't think that we follow up. But here's the thing. We are naturally, not people, just we as a whole, we are naturally more drawn to the drama, to the controversy, okay? To the shit, period, all right? It's just the way we're brought up, right? When you look at the news and how everything is driven, like when you look at how the positive news versus the not so positive news comes, you're gonna always see that dramatic news just a little bit higher than the positivity, unless the positivity pulls at our heartstrings, all right? And so I like to say this: when we dragged, hold on, don't put up the picture yet. We dragged Iggy Leakes' son, okay, from the hospital bed. We did. And I said, ain't no way that Nene gonna get online and say that boy, she don't know how that boy had a stroke. And she thinking that it's related to COVID. Okay? Everybody want to relate something to COVID. I believe they got lawyers out now that says that if you've been affected by COVID, to call them. I need to call them. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it's the new hustle now. It's the new hustle. And so I just feel that she just didn't want to be real with herself. But what I am thankful for is that even though, you know, I got a lot of backlash on when I dragged him saying that the boy was overweight, that he was unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? He preferred hookah and Black and Miles and chicken wings over, you know, greens and stuff like that. But when they actually do the work and when it takes people having a life or death moment and they do the work, I gotta put him up the same way I put him up and dragged him from the hospital bed, okay? I'm dragging him from the gym right now. Congratulations. Is it Brent Leakes? Brent Leakes. Go ahead and put his before and after picture up. Now look at Brent. Look at God. See, I believe in tough love. We gotta hit the water glass for Brent. Sorry, water glass for Brent. Now I'm glad that Brent was able to see what the problem was. Now, I do feel that him being in the hospital contributed a lot to his weight loss because, you know, when you're not able to walk, you know, eat and stuff like you used to, that's why I love having surgery. That's the easiest weight loss that you'll get, okay? Especially if you can't, you know what I'm saying, it take you 6 weeks to recover. That's like fasting for 6 weeks. That is the most perfect time to lose weight is when you're in the hospital or after a surgery or something. Or even after you travel to, another country and you're not used to the food or the water out there and you get a little diarrhea. I love that too because when you have the diarrhea and the throw up, you know what I'm saying? I know it doesn't sound pleasant, but it has a lot of benefits. You're detoxing at the same time and losing weight because you do lose weight. Now, we do got to show him some love. You know what I'm saying? Because in my video when I dragged him from the hospital bed, okay, while he was trying to learn how to walk and do things like that, and I just didn't understand why his mama got on the internet to lie like that, saying she didn't understand why he had a stroke. He posted why he had a stroke. Look at his belly, look at the before, and look at after. He looked like his boxes right here had shit stains, and the other boxes now are clean and fresh. Fresh, 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 fresh. Look like you could just take his boxes right off him and they ain't got no smell because he just cleansed. He just detox. His shit don't even stink no more. Y'all hit y'all hit the wine, the water, the teacups for Mr. Brent. And y'all make sure y'all head on over to his comment section to ask him what it is that he did so he can help a lot more of us to prevent what he went through, because I wouldn't push this on no child or nobody's child at that, okay? But we're not going to sit up here and try to act like we don't know why it happened, okay? And hookah, cigarettes, Black and Mild, liquor, all that stuff contributes because our children now are looking like 40, 50-year-old people. Look at the drastic difference. In his face, if I would have put up the picture showing his face, y'all would have fell out. He looked like a totally different person. He can get a little bit. Okay, he can get just a little bit. Let him smell it. Moving on. Congratulations, Brent. I love that. Moving on. Usain Bolt. Yeah, I think this is the second time we've had him on the show. Okay, we may have him on the show a third time because I'm gonna need him on the show to explain how in the hell do you just lose? Because, see, we check accounts every day, okay? We check accounts every day. How do you lose $12.7 million? Not only did he lose $12.7 million, the investment firm in which he invested the money in lost the money 30 days prior to him finding out. They say right now his account only got $12,000 in it. Now, they're going to be going to court. I don't know why. They only insured up to enough. Now, I don't know what Jamaican laws are when it comes to the insurance and stuff like that on investment accounts, but this ain't looking good because apparently this was his retirement savings. $12.7 million in Jamaican, what is it, Jamaican rubies? What is it? Jamaican, let me Google this. Jamaican money to the US dollar. I got to see because I know it's worth a lot because I was shocked when I went to stay out there on one of them resorts and I'm asking, I was like, yeah, they got a lot of staff here. You know, this is a lot of staff. And I'm like, how much are y'all getting paid? They said $400 a month, US dollars a month. Oh, it's 65 cents. A Jamaican dollar is 65 cents to our dollar. So basically he lost $24 million, almost $25 million in Jamaican money, in the Jamaican dollar. That's a lot of money. I mean, he wouldn't have to work for the rest of his life. And so apparently the company, now this is what gets me. The name of the company in which he invested the money through is called Kingston-based Stocks and Securities, okay, SSL. And he's had this account for quite some time. You know, he is now retired. He's not running no more, but this was supposed to be his retirement savings, which means they take the money. Of course, I'm sure a lot of y'all do a lot of stocks, bonds, and investments and stuff like that. They take the money, they reinvest it into different portfolios and stuff, and they yield money on his return. But somehow they're claiming that they had an employee internally that was swindling money from a lot of their top tier clients, like millions of dollars, and they caught it too late. They caught it $12,000 too late, because that's what they got. That's all he got in his bank account right now in his retirement savings. Now, I'm sure he has some in his personal account and stuff like this, and the dividends that he was making on the retirement savings was probably what he was living off too. But this right here, you can't even explain it. And when I tell you, they're not even trying to explain it, because people are reaching out to the company and they are not answering the phone. They are deliberately not giving comment, and they have a message posted on their website saying that if they've been swindled from their company, to contact the Jamaica, what is it called? The Jamaica Constabulary Force, or the securities exchange that they have, and deal with it there. Don't deal with us, even though we were the company that took your money and invested your money and said that your money was safe. But we had an employee that they claim that was taking money from the accounts, and took so much so that it only left this man with a few $1,000s to his name, and now ain't nobody got no answers. And so his lawyers claim that they're going to court. Now, I do want to say this, okay, especially to our people, all right? I don't believe, what's wrong?
$12 million American dollars is
24.
1,834,000 million.
But if it's 65 cents on the dollar, that's only double.
So it's 65.
That's a little over a little under. Well, I just went by the dollar here. So what is it to the one Jamaican dollar is 65 cents of our dollar, which leaves 40 what? 35 cents? 1 bill. Damn. 1,834,038,000. That's a. It's like, how do you miss this money? Listen, I was watching I forgot what it was. It was a documentary on cryptocurrency. And people were really making a lot of money off of this cryptocurrency. And then one guy who had a long list of fraud, changing his name, bad investments, started the crypto business because he was able to hide that business. He knew about it before anybody knew about it. Got all these people to invest their money, saying that they would get triple off of their money in another 30 days. Once they invested all the money, I think he made away with over $40 billion, untraceable. Okay? Next thing you know, everybody's looking for their money. They can't find him. They can't find the man. They say that he died in India from a bad case of stomach ulcers or something like that. Don't get me the line. He had got stomach ulcers and died in India. And not only did he die in India, they buried him in India too. Now, apparently he was married to some woman that claimed that she was the wife. And supposedly she was in on it too, but they really weren't married like that. It was just like a united front. She stayed here, you know what I'm saying, back in the United States in case they looking. And both of them won't be missing because they'll both suspect them, you know what I'm saying, to be the ones to run off with these people money. And so to make a long story short, come to find out, they said that he died with the code, with the passcode for him to get their money. And no one knew the code but him. That man went and got his face changed in another country. He got a whole new look, and he living off billions of dollars somewhere in Dubai, and ain't nobody asking no questions. What I want to tell you is keep your fucking money in your pocket. If you want, listen, I have never, ever, ever believed in the stock market. I get it coming across my screen every day. It's the Dow is up, the Dow is down. Your money's up, your money's down. Somebody stole your money. The Trade Commission, the Feds has opened up a case against this Friedman. Is it Friedman? Bankman Fried? If you ain't losing it, because these companies don't know how to do business and they cannot predict. It's gambling. It's like modern day gambling, and they sell it to you as if it's the safest way for you to make money, whether it's crypto, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's stock exchanges, all of that. I have never, ever believed in it. And to add to it, I don't see anything in the world that can yield you the type of returns on your money like real estate. You buy the property, you wait for the property. Yeah, the market goes up and down, but at the end of the day, property is always going up. Now, unless you buy a house that's in a neighborhood that's just going to take a little longer to grow, or you pay too much money for it, you get a balloon mortgage and stuff like that. But these stock markets, these investment firms, ain't no way. That's just like, you know what, Tom, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and give you $12 million. I know you're going to bring me back some money. And he could easily say, I'm sorry, the company's lost. That's the risk you take. And our people make the mistake of thinking that this is how you make money. And it's just modern day online gambling. Because that's all you're doing is gambling. Whereas if I buy a house and can't sell it, I can rent it and still get a return, more money than I'm going to get that he got right now on my investment. And guess what? Can't nobody just come take the property from me. They can't steal that because you want to put it in assets. Put your cash in assets. Don't put it in these companies who don't know about business. Don't put it in these stock market, whatever you call these people, portfolio keepers. They don't know shit about business because I'm going to be honest with you. Can't nobody tell me what they going to do with my $12 million if you, sir, just came out of college and don't have $12 million of your own. What sense does that make? How you have got to have the best gift to gab to get me to come up off $12 million, and you could tell me how to make it, but you ain't got it. I'm gonna need somebody that got it, that have it, that showed me, that can show everybody how to get it again, lose it and get it again before I give you that type of money and tell you to bring it back. But they give it to these guys. They give it to them because they promise them, well, look, you're going to invest in Meta. You're going to invest in oil. You're going to invest in all that. And as soon as these people want to crash their own market that they created, you shit out of luck. What they going to tell you? Sorry, you're insured up to 10%. 10%. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. That's why you would, no. You people can't come on my channel trying to sell no stock bonds. It's just modern day scamming. And I wish I could say I'm sorry for Usain. I'm sorry, Mr. Bolt. But I got to say, I don't know. It's like they get this money and they start thinking that this is how white wealthy people make money. And they make money from stealing your money. They don't make money from making dividends on the stock market. They make money because they skimming your money off the top. No. And so they're investigating and they're getting ready to take the company to court to try to get the money back. But it's only so much they're going to be able to recover. Remember, it's an investment and they have insurance. And so the insurance will give them a little bit back. But at the end of the day, they're going to pat you on the back and say, sorry, sir, next time. And next time he'll just go buy land. He'll just go build them some resorts in Jamaica and do that deal. You know? And do that there instead of waiting and getting text alerts every day that your money is negative today and it's up tomorrow. That would cause high blood pressure. I wake up, I done had 12 million, I done lost 3. High blood pressure. They say, calm down, relax. Don't watch the market. Let it sit. Don't pull out. It's too soon. Don't pull out. Don't do it. You're going to make a mistake. It's going to go back up. Then it goes back up. You happy. Then when it go back down again, you done lost half. You about ready to shit your pants. You shitting bricks at this point. I can't live with that kind of stress. I would rather live with somebody on Section 8 in my property, and I know that I get that money every month from the government. Now, if I can do 20 properties or 100 properties or 400 units of people on Section 8, okay, or on a fixed income, and they money come from the government, whether it's a trailer park, I know that I got that money every day, and it's going up. Up. Moving on. Y'all better be hitting that like button before I go to commercial early. My favorite baby mama is avoiding the Section 8 line. I gotta tell you. Okay, this is the second boyfriend midget that left her. How do two midgets just leave you? I just believe God just don't want this for you. God just wants you, Iggy, to embrace who you are. You know what I'm saying? These choices that you're making in men, height to width ratio, you know what I'm saying? They can't pull out your chair because they need to sit down first. They need you to pull out their chair. I don't know. Who's calling somebody? Where's the phone ringing? You don't hear that? Am I tripping? Is the Detox got me tripping right now? I ain't got no mushrooms in me. What? There's not a noise in me. I heard somebody phone. I'm like, who calling somebody right now? Hold on. Is it my phone? Okay. I was tripping for a second. Now, Iggy Azalea. Iggy Azalea. She told me I had rent to pay. I do. I got rent to pay, but sweetie, I pay rent with my clothes on. I pay rent using my mouth. And it ain't got no stickiness in it. I pay rent with a partner. A partner. Someone who is taller than me. And someone who can make out on a promise, which means if they promise me they're going to love me forever and marry me and take care of my child, then I got to go chase them down to get a child support check because I'm trying to avoid going down there to stand in that line at DFAC to put you on child support papers, but you are constantly spending money on trans women. And I look, meaning Iggy, I look like the best trans woman there is in the world. But you would rather date down, and then you sell me these promises and then you leave me for that? And then I, because I haven't truly gotten over you, I go and I find a lookalike. Okay? The difference between him and Playboy Cardi is he likes real women. He like big women. So that's a plus for her. You know, she real tall. And after what he's gone through with black women, I understand why he chose and went hair. I used to be white. That's what we're going to call her. Iggy, I used to be white. She should, instead of, listen. So when I saw the OnlyFans, I said, ooh, girl, I know damn well. You just didn't tell me your money was long. And that you was going to find a way to sue me. You remember that? TMZ, everybody posted that. She said, sweetie, don't you got rent to pay? Because we had just moved to South Florida. I said, yeah, I got rent to pay. Then be careful because my money long. And then we get an announcement from her midget boyfriend producer that he's going to be producing her album because she makes the best oxtails that he's ever tasted from an I used to be white woman. And then she out, I mean, just the twerking video alone, man, I wish I had that video. I couldn't play it because it had music in it. But when she was twerking on Tory, she was twerking on his chest. You know how you supposed to twerk on the leg area, the crotch area, because she was so tall and he was so short. And then he tried to get down like he would get under it. You know, her butt was way up here versus down here. You know what I'm saying? And I know she couldn't ride him because it hurt. She too heavy for him. His little pelvic bone couldn't take that. Couldn't take all that, okay? Especially if it's not hers. He probably asked her to go extract some just a little bit. You know, Megan tried to crush me. and you gonna do more damage. And I gotta be able to, I gotta keep it strong for them is in jail. But what's funny is that now she has an OnlyFans. That is the bottom of the bottom for any artist. That's how you know you've failed. Okay? You got one baby daddy who don't want you. You got another who can't, and he's gonna be forced to survive sexually in the penitentiary. And date ones that look like you in the penitentiary, but they're not quite women, but they look like women, I mean, it's called survival. It's not called anything else. I just find it mind-boggling that this man said all of 3 months ago that he was going to be producing your new album. Now he's in prison. You said, I got rent to pay, and now you got rent to pay, and you had to take your I used to be white ass on OnlyFans to get a check. That music ain't selling. Them royalties ain't. The app. She sold the catalog and still had to get on OnlyFans. How you sell your catalog? See, you need help with money budgeting. You got to budget more. You gotta get a plan. You gotta get a black book. You gotta learn to budget more because this is the bottom of the bottom. You're gonna be, listen, you keep going down like this, you will be in unemployment, like you will be in the welfare line. It's gonna happen. But I'm just like, look at that. I ain't got to take off none of my clothes to pay my rent. I ain't got to put on a freak show to let people see what I used to be white girl look like, knowing they ain't coming there to just, how does it look? The thigh to the butt ratio. Can you see the clumps? Is she getting them hydrogel shots filled in? Does she have a belly button? Does it look real? Why are you putting Tory's up there? Why are you selling Tory's? Why? You supposed to be writing letters and sending Tory photos, not an OnlyFans link. Not all his cellmates gonna be able to see what it is that he has. Why are you doing this to this man? This man needs you to hold it down for him. Not everybody in the penitentiary, but him. But now there's a link being passed around, and the letters that you're writing him, because I know you're writing him letters. You gotta be. Hoping that he gonna get out and he gonna come finish your album that he was working on and that he promised you in 15 years, hopefully you'll stay in the gym and you'll have enough money coming in to where you'll keep the body tight. Enough to do another album. Because Vegas ain't calling. Vegas ain't calling no Iggy. Okay? This is bad. This is bad. I wish I could say congratulations. But I cannot. Not after the way you came for me. God eliminates all my ops. Moving on. We're gonna take a break, okay? After the break, make sure I got it. Make sure y'all know what's coming up after the break. Tory Lanez and his new lawyer, okay? Mr. Jose Baez, and we also have the woman that Boosie accused of faking her pregnancy and even using somebody else's baby to put on his son, Tootie Raw, okay? She has exclusively stopped by to give us comment about that, and I will be sharing some interesting information that I gathered from our interview that I think you should stay to hear. And then also, we got Karrine Steffen's Superhead coming out. After 4 hours of Instagram videos and her being manic and just talking in circles and repeating the same thing, there was one part that y'all probably didn't catch because it probably wore your ass down. And you wonder why Kwame, her baby daddy, well, alleged baby daddy, the one that she trying to pin this baby on, ain't calling her back. It's because those were her phone calls sound like. She don't know how to get off the phone. He don't want to move no things around. We got some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means Barley Raised raise a glass, so we'll be right back. So we have Stephanie.
Yes.
All right. We have Rose.
Yes.
And Mazay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and they are both yours.
Yes.
Yes.
And you are his.
Yes.
Is this a throuple, or do you just are with him and you are with him, but y'all don't do things together?
She's bisexual and she's bisexual.
We make things in unison. So if we all want a girlfriend and we have an interest, we all agree on her and we bring her into our family.
And we've learned from each other, you know, like where I've lacked, you know, she was probably better at or explaining or teaching me, and where she's lacked, you know, I was good at explaining and teaching her.
So I know you didn't just embrace her though.
There was jealousy, there was insecurities and stuff in the beginning, but you know, as a woman, you know, why hate on another woman when you can learn from her?
Right.
It came to a moment where him as a man was finally like, you know what? I care for her, I value them, and I respect them enough where I need to bring this together, because if not, I'm gonna lose both.
Now in polyamory, you guys are allowed to have other men.
I mean, if we want to, or but no, we don't.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, I don't care. I'm not gay though. If I was gay, hell yeah, we have a 9, 10, 12 dudes in here.
Damn, hold on, you tripping.
What? You see what I mean? Damn, you tripping.
I've talked to women. First of all, when a woman likes a man, she likes a man.
Yeah.
That's why women don't mind in most cases dating
bisexual
men, because at the end of the
Hey,
day,
Big O, y'all enjoying the show?
What you're saying is basically a train. I'm gonna explain to you why. Remember, you spoke of alpha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's no way in hell, just like you ever had somebody fuck you and just leave you there? Like, clean yourself up, I'm out. Nah, cause anybody who do this, they're gonna go through that transition from the monogamous stage. You're gonna see it's a lot of insecurity, jealousies that women just should not have. I call it a weakness.
Winos, but for real, listen close and listen carefully. The olive leaf extract can reverse high blood pressure and diabetic high blood sugar, or the sugar as some of our grandmamas may call it. It can also kill any nasty little bugs in your bodies like parasites, bacteria, fungi, tumors, and much, much more. And if that's not enough, you can also tell certain cancers like breast, prostate, colon, liver, and skin cancer to take a seat, because the olive leaf extract has been known to fight it. And their friend lupus can get it too, okay? So I need my winos to be in good health, because we have some good dragging to do. So visit myoliveleaf.biz to help get your health in order. All right, winos, check out our Unwind with Tasha K store. We got sweatshirts that say, nah, I gotta go and I ain't got it. We got crop top, wine mug, water bottles. We got it all, okay? So be sure to hit that link below. All right, we're back. Okay, so Tory Lanez, okay, since we just dragged his baby mama. Well, no, that's not his baby. I mean, the baby daddy, Playboy Cardi, and him look alike, so I've just assumed that was his baby. I mean, he could pass for the baby daddy and stuff like that. So wrong information. That's what happens when you detox. My thoughts is I'm trying to gather. All right. I hope you enjoyed the show. Okay, thus far. Okay. And remember, after this show, guys, we're going to be heading over to TashaKLive.com for the after show. We're going to be talking about Detox, amongst other things. All right. So you remember our after shows, and y'all could come in and comment. I really want to hear y'all comments on this Boosie situation, as well as this Karrine Stephan situation. Okay. So you make sure you head on over to TashaKLive.com after, subscribe using the website, then you download the app. I don't know how many times I got to say this. Subscribe on the website, then you download the app, okay, and then you can watch and stream us anywhere, all right? So we'll see you right after this show, all right? Now, Tory Lanez, I believe he's being scammed by his new lawyer, okay? This is Jose Baez, and apparently he got Casey Anthony acquitted along with a few others, okay? Now, he's since added to his legal team to try to get him out. He's wasting more money on this because the evidence that I saw as a juror, I probably would have went in her favor as well too. Okay, especially the video of her crying, Megan Thee Stallion crying in the ambulance. That really hit me. I was like, damn, like, cause I know I've been shot at a few times. I have, so it's scary. Don't you laugh at me, Chelsea. I was in the mall one time. They were. And I could have got hit by a ricochet. Let me tell you something. I was shopping at Lenox Mall, and I had my kids. And next thing you know, we hear pow, pow. And my baby was in a stroller. I turned my baby over, you know what I'm saying? And my daughter was walking around. I didn't know where she was. And my other friend daughter was walking around. All I know is I hit the ground. I didn't even go look for my child because I was just so scared. And my baby was hanging over the damn stroller like this because I had him upside down thinking the damn stroller with plastic was going to protect him. It wasn't. I don't know. I had never been shot at before in my life. Yes. Then we see, I wake up. I get up finally. I think they're trying to shoot everybody to the back of, is it Neiman Marcus or Nordstrom? And then the SWAT team come through low with guns looking for the shooter. And I was like, they were trying to take me out.
They were robbing Balenciaga. That had nothing to do with you.
As a public figure. As a public figure, you think it's got everything to do with you. I almost shit in my pants that day. I'm in the back of Nordstrom, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I never went to Lennox Mall. And then when I went out to the Aventura Mall, soon as I'm walking into the mall, they shooting. I said, why does this happen every time I'm at the mall? So I just listened. So I really felt Megan's pain when you hear gunshots because all I heard was bow, bow, bow. And I had post-traumatic stress disorder from my 2 incidences. I'm telling you, I don't do guns. I don't do no fucking guns, okay? Even though I grew up in a household with guns, like my dad's a hunter, my granddad is a hunter, we knew not to touch the guns. I didn't learn how to properly shoot a gun until in my 30s. You know what I'm saying? Even though I grew up with guns all around me, but I just didn't want to touch them. You know what I'm saying? I come from a time where we don't see 4-year-olds outside the apartment complex in their drawers waving guns. Yeah, throwing up gang signs, talking about young slime life. We don't do that. We don't see that. You know what I'm saying? So I felt really bad for Megan because I understand when I heard them gunshots, it put me back in my incident when somebody tried to shoot at me and tell me to dance, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So listen. He's hired Jose, and Jose doing a lot. I feel that, you know, if you're a new lawyer, all the other lawyers that were at it haven't done interviews. But for some reason, Jose feels the need to advertise his law firm as a personal injury law firm, okay? He's doing interviews with TMZ. He's speaking to all the outlets saying that he wished that he could have been on his legal team or been at it because he feels that he would have been able to get Tory off. And also, he's already had time, even though he was just added to the legal team probably less than 2 weeks ago. He could see that there were procedural errors that he's going to be able to get Tory off on. And my thing is here, either he knows damn well he can't get Tory off and he's milking this for the publicity that comes with it, or 2, he just can't get his ass the fuck off. I just don't understand what this is. Why are you not, sir, working on an appeal? Because let me tell you something about appeals. Appeals, when I saw the appeal that my lawyers did was boxes after boxes after boxes. It's like a whole new trial. You ain't got time to do nothing else. You ain't got time to give statements. Why are you giving statements saying what you think you can do and you ain't done it yet? Sir, you are on the clock. This man is on the clock. Tory is paying you by the hour. He is not paying you to do press conferences saying what you think you can do or what you should have did or woulda, coulda, but you weren't in that courtroom, and instead of you putting your glasses on, going through 4 years of case evidence, you on TMZ smiling, saying what you think you can do and got. Now, when your ass come back and you lose, then what you gonna say? Because now you done put your whole law firm out there. Huh? This ain't no white woman. This ain't Casey Anthony. No one wants to believe that a white woman killed her baby. So yes, it was easy for you to blame it on her father because her father allegedly did something to her. But this is a black man, sir, and I want to see your record because this ain't the one that helped with Suge Knight. That was somebody else. This is Casey Anthony, and I think he thinks that Tory is Iggy. But Iggy ain't even Iggy because she used to be white. Jose, go clock in. Clock in, okay? You don't get paid to do interviews, sir. You get paid to get this man out of jail. And the more you sit up and set up virtual interviews and Zoom interviews with every news outlet, you got time to respond. You need to be looking over evidence. You need to be looking for loopholes. But he probably got little interns doing that while he goes out here and get press because he ain't had press since Casey Anthony. You're pissing me off. And you're wasting my money. Like it's my money. You pissing me off. And it ain't even my money. Moving on. Boosie. Y'all remember, it was probably about over a year ago. It was a young lady by the name of Brittany who was being slaughtered online after she came forward and said that Tootie Raw, Lil Boosie's son, was her baby daddy. Now, she was like, I guess she had just turned 18, young girl, you know. Tootie young himself, but they both of age now. And she was being, you know, basically, even Boosie was dragging her from the Breakfast Club, every major outlet. He don't want to be a grandpappy. It's not his. She done, her and her mama done lied and used somebody else's baby to blame on his son. And we heard him talking, but we never really heard anything from the son, okay? It was Boosie. And I guess Boosie felt like, well, I'm taking care of Tootie, and if he got a grandbaby in the house, I'm going to have to take care of the grandbaby too. So he don't want them putting him on child support. Child support that he going to have to pay since he support Tootie anyway. Now, this was all shocking to me because Boosie is allegedly a great father, minus him buying prostitutes for his children. Other than that, he's a great father. Okay? Now, we reached out to Ramaya because, I mean, that was a lot of public scrutiny, okay? And we had a conversation with her. I mean, the conversation was around like 30, 40 minutes, all right? But we got 15 minutes of that conversation here that's got some key elements that I kind of want to explain to you. And we're going to go ahead and roll this footage, okay? I want you to stay here because after this interview, I'm going to tell you what the hell I picked up, okay? During the interview and after the interview, okay, with Miss Ramaya, okay? She been blowing up my damn phone all day. What's her name? Brittany what? Brittany? What's her real name? Brittany Britt? Some shit? I don't know. Brittany Gray, okay? A.K.A. Ramaya J Official on Instagram, okay? Welcome to Unwind with Tasha K. Let's go. So, Ramaya.
Yes.
Girl, you ain't did no interviews, child.
No, I have not. I haven't done an interview in, I say, like a year or two, like 2 years. I don't know.
Ramaya, how did you go through a scandal as big as you did and not do no interviews?
I don't know. I just felt like I'm not a problematic person. So I've always been the type of person to where, like, if I have a problem with somebody, I want to talk about it directly other than over the internet unless I have to. So I think that's, like, why I haven't done any interviews lately. But I want to start getting into it more, so.
Ooh, child. So listen. We was trying to contact you when everything had first went down. You know why you here, right? Lil Boosie.
Jesus Christ.
Boosie's son.
Just found out that ain't my son, baby. I'm not a grandpa. Oh, Lord, they done kidnapped somebody, baby, brought it down there like it's my grandchild. Oh, you're going down, baby. Oh, Lord. Oh, fucking right. I need everybody to come to the club tonight. I'm getting everybody free drinks. I ain't no grandpa. Yeah. Oh, Lord. They done made a movie about my son now. Oh, man. Oh, they going down. Oh, Lord. Oh, what the fuck? Why would you do that? Oh, man. The mama, everybody. Oh, Lord. This is a conspiracy of the ages. Man, my heart beating fast. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Woo, great day. I'm pointing everybody looking at. And where the company at who made the fake birth certificate, the fake test, to show me the fake test. Where's the company? I want your company. Who made the fake test and show me? I want your company, man. I want your company, man. You're making fake 99.9% tests. I want your company, bitch. A daughter and a mama. Go get a baby. Bring them to the main graduation. We taking pictures with the baby and everything. But a mama. I can see a little 17-year-old. But a mama, you more sadder than your daughter, lady. You sadder than your child. You a sad woman. You're sad. You're sad. You gotta blame that mama. You're sad. Your son are down there. I ain't even know the girl was down there. Staying at a house with a 16, 17-year-old. You sad. You sad. It didn't work out. God is a
And now he don't look like him. But everybody just was saying up, Tracy, Tootie mama. Tootie was just saying up, oh, the baby look just like me because he don't look like me. He look like you. So at the end of the day, like I said, stop trying to pay that girl. Once again, use your money for power. That's weird. At the end of the day, he's getting his 15 minutes of fame because he's going to put this out, making people feel like, oh, people so in love with his son, when that's not what it is. Like, that's not what it is. And everybody, once again, want to act like I'm sucking Tootie, but that's not what it is. We was literally just on the phone the other day trying to see if I was pregnant again. So making
like Layla do when she had. Y'all thought I was down, but I ain't been down. Get your back from the motherfucking grave. Ziggly wiggly, bitch. Y'all thought I was a grandpa and my city boy game was over? Bitch, you got me fucked up. I'm back in full force.
Basically, you were intimate with Boosie's son. Obviously, you told him that you were pregnant, that you have a child, okay? And then somehow, I guess it got back to Boosie. Boosie claiming the son is saying, I don't have a child. This girl is lying. So Boosie takes to Instagram, if I'm not mistaken, to say that there's a baby. She's lying on my son. There's no baby. And then a woman comes out who claims she's your friend to say that you had took her baby and said that it was Boosie's baby, and it was just a whole mess. And then you filed a lawsuit against Lil Boosie and his son, basically alleging defamation and emotional distress and things like that. So
this, that woman, I never met her a day in my life. I will say that. Like, I will let you know that. I never met that woman a day in my life. I don't know that woman. I believe she's from Michigan. I'm from Michigan. But I believe she's from Michigan. And I even posted the girl, she hit me up on Instagram. And before everything even happened, that's why I was so caught off guard. I was so shook because she texted me on Instagram and she told me, you know, things was about to go down. And I thought it was just somebody trolling me because I get a lot of DMs with people trolling me, you know. And I woke up the next day and that's just what it was. But I never met that girl a day in my life. The girl followed me on Instagram. And the only reason I checked my DM, I checked my message request. So that's how I seen that DM. And she gave me her number and she called me. And we FaceTimed and stuff like that. And the girl, she told me, she said, well, I'm not going to do it. You know, I'm trying to keep my morals. I'm not going to do it. But then the next day I woke up, she was on the internet. So, but I never met that girl.
So she told you what was about to go down during the FaceTime call.
Yeah, I never met that girl a day in my life.
What did she tell you on the FaceTime call, though?
Just like, oh, tomorrow, like some things is about to go down. She was never real specific about what was going to happen. That's why I don't just FaceTime random people. But she caught my attention with how many times she was DMing me. She said, oh, tomorrow, you know, some things going to go down, but I want to let you know, I didn't want to do this. I had no part of this. Like, I really did not want to do this. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You know, I didn't really understand, but I definitely understood the next day when I woke up.
Okay. And there's this scandal of you using somebody else's baby to pin on Lil Boosie's son.
And that was crazy because even with my image, like now I have my own career going on. Like, I never been the type to clout chase off anybody. First,
yeah, you're like a Playboy centerfold now.
Yeah, I do Playboy centerfold, and I have a lot of opportunities going on, Teen Choice Award, everything. And the type of person that I am, I never would clout chase off of somebody. And it's to the point to where I don't even understand how clout chasing works, because if I was here to get any publicity off of this situation, all I got is negative publicity. I didn't get any fans off of this. Everybody that came to my page, I'm smarter than that. I would have thought it through. Anybody who comes to my page about this situation is negative. So I didn't get anything off of it but bashed in a negative rep on my name, honestly. Like, I didn't get nothing out of this, you know? Mm-hmm. And I've known these people since I was, about 7. Yeah, since I was about 7. I know.
Wait a minute, you've known Lil Boosie and his family since you were 7 years old?
I was 7 years old.
What?
Did a video together on YouTube. And I was about, not 7, about 12. I say about 12 because I was turning 13. So yeah, about 12. And it was just an on and off situation. I went missing because, like I said, I did opera and classical music. So that's how we kind of met. Then I decided, because I went to online school my whole childhood. Then I decided in my last high school years, well, I want to go, be a normal kid. I want to do kid things. I don't want to be on social media. So I took about a year or 2 break, and then me and him was just conversating and talking. And
you're talking about Boosie's son, so
yeah. The only reason that I got back on social media was because this happened. I wasn't even doing Playboy Centerfold or anything. It's just kind of like, I popped back up, and this is what happened.
You didn't plan a baby with him, or did you guys plan a baby?
No.
Okay.
I'm like, it wasn't even. It's not even the time. Like, it wasn't. No.
Okay, so it happened
like a friend situation, then dating. You know how it is when you're young.
Yeah. And so it happened. You kept the baby.
Mm-hmm.
And did you try to reach out while you were pregnant to say I'm pregnant? And it was kind of like, what was the initial reaction?
The crazy thing is, like, even when me and them talk personally, it was a lot of trolling going on. Like, it was a lot of trolling. Me and them, family members, parents, everybody was trolling. Everybody wanted, except me. Like, when everything was going on, everybody was jumping in and wanted a piece of the pie and wanted to be seen and be heard. So it was just a whole lot of trolling going on. That was the problem. That was the biggest issue that made it so messy, and where nobody could talk and have a level head, because it was too much trolling. It was too much trolling. And I heard it out of people's mouths, like telling me, like, yeah, I was trolling you. I'm sorry. Like, I apologize. Yes, I was trolling you. So that really.
But when you found out you were pregnant from someone you had known since you was 12 years old, and how do you when you get pregnant? How do you, like 20? How do you know? Because you ain't that old.
No. I'm only 19. I'm 19 now. Yeah, I turned 19.
Okay. Okay. So the baby is what, a year?
Yeah.
2?
Mm-hmm.
A year old? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you first told him that you was pregnant, did you tell him in private?
I was in Atlanta. No. Over the phone. Yeah, over the phone, I believe. And then I went to Atlanta, and we met in person. And then that's when all the mess started. Like, when everybody, it kind of was like, I feel like, if it kind of would have been kept between me and that person, it would have been more leveled and would have been able to be figured out more than when so many people got into it. Because me and that person, when we communicated, we can communicate. Like, we usually can communicate pretty well. But when we would even argue just on a regular basis, it would be because it would be too many people, too many people in the business.
Girl, I wish you would have never, ever got involved with that family, child.
Please.
You think it was because you were sheltered?
I honestly think a lot of things happened to me on the internet because they knew me personally, and I wasn't that type of person. Like, I'm not a argumentative. I'm pretty level-headed, I like to say. Like, I have scholarships when I got out of school, like, and they knew those things, and even opportunities like that. When it went on the internet, some of those even got snatched away, like my scholarships, because I would I would be going to universities and I had that type of scandal on me. So even with that, I felt like it was inconsiderate going online for somebody so young, because I would never do that. Somebody so young to try to ruin them. You could have just called me, That's how.
So you feel like this was all planned? This was all planned by the Boosie family to try to destroy you and keep you from one, I guess, trying to further pin this baby on them because you somehow wanted money from them.
And I never understood those allegations neither. Like, I've been offered money before and I haven't even took money. Like, that's never been the type of person that I was. I'm just not that type of person. If anything, I'm an understanding person. I'd rather get it figured out than take your money. Because even if I take your money, it's still not going to be figured out, So I haven't gotten any money. I haven't gotten anything. Like,
I mean, did you threaten them with child support? Is that the reason why they got so mad?
No. I really don't know.
You still don't know. It's kind of like...
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, like I told you, I went to sleep that night. Seriously. And now I'm going to tell you the truth. I went to sleep that night. I don't know what day it was, but I went to sleep that night and I woke up and it was just there. That's how it literally happened. It wasn't like, oh, something happened and I expected it or it led up to this. Like, I knew this was coming or I planned this. Like, this is what I wanted. Like, no, I don't want to be on no blogs for nothing negative. If anything, I want to be on there for something positive. Like, my whole family was seeing me getting slandered all across the internet. And there was nothing I could do about it because, I don't have a celebrity parents.
So do you have a girl or a boy?
Boy. Mm-hmm.
Oh, how old is the baby?
1.5. Mm-hmm.
What?
Yes.
Oh, so did you already have the baby? You had already had the baby when everything hit the internet, or were you still pregnant?
No, everything hit it's crazy because everything was on the internet, but for almost a year. I'm telling you, this thing went on for a long time. Like, it went on for like a year and a half, I believe.
And you have DNA, so he showed up for a DNA test.
Yes, in Atlanta, that's when that happened. Yeah, in Atlanta.
And it came back that he was 100% the father.
I had nothing to do with that. Like, I literally had nothing to do with that. I didn't go into the place and do it. I didn't do any of that. Everybody else had complete control. Because like I said, I was just sitting back, just letting it flow. Because I didn't want to argue. I just was tired of arguing. And even now, like, with this, I try to keep it minimal because I already know it's going to be some sort of argument on the internet. And I don't want to argue. I have different things.
Well, you don't have to argue. Nobody's asking you. No, I'm not asking you to argue. Once this interview is over, girl, go back to living your life and traveling and stuff like that. But you did put out a DNA test. The DNA test did say that he was the dad. And yet still they're saying that you went through I just don't understand what type of time you would be on to go and make fake DNA. Well, I've seen girls do it, like Selena Powell. Fake fucking sonograms and stuff like that, and we just recently had it done with Latasha Scott's husband, saying that a lady said that she was pregnant, but she pulled the ultrasound from the internet. And so with yours, it was a whole DNA test. The family knew you. There is an actual baby. You take care of that baby. Who watches the baby while you're traveling? Your parents?
My parents and just all my family, honestly.
All right. Now, I see y'all in the comments. You picked up what I picked up, right? I even called my producer that booked this one. Okay, that booked this interview. And since the whole, I guess, scandal online, she hasn't posted the baby at all. And there's a lot more to this interview. Her talking about she's engaged and, she revealed the rapper she was engaged to and, some other things that are going on in court because she's now in court with Lil Boosie for defamation and intentional infliction of emotional distress. She's not in court for child support or anything pertaining to the baby, just in court for the online damage that she felt like she suffered and the scholarships and things that she lost after they got online to basically drag her name. She comes from a good family, she says, a very conservative family, and she would never do anything like this. However, when I was talking to her, it was very, very, very repetitive. Like from the moment the interview started, she did not want to talk about this, and she was like, I was like, so what's Boosie's son name? I don't know nothing. I was just like, but you know why you here, right? And you'll see it, because the whole interview, I wasn't going to do y'all like that, okay? It's on TashaKLive.com. But you'll see it. I was just like, so you know, well, it'll be there. Okay, we'll get it up there. Okay, so we'll get it up there tonight. All right, so if you want to watch it on TashaKLive.com. But if you notice, like, and I cut out key parts, I kept asking her, how old is the baby? What's the baby gender? And anytime I asked her, she had to look up, and she was like, 1.5. Yeah. 1.5. And I was like, well, what's the baby? Boy or girl? Boy. So, you know, I interview people for a living. I could tell when somebody is like not being all the way forthcoming. And I'm just like, did she really plant a fake baby? You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no proof of it now. You feel me? But at the same time, I'm just like, the way she answered those questions, and I wanted the footage rolled back so you would see it. Like when I asked her, I was like, so when I had the pen ready, as if I was like, you know, a social worker, I was like, so how old is the baby? Because I was finna do some math. And she was like, 1.5. Yeah, 1.5. And I was like, okay, so what's the boy or girl? Boy. I was like, what are you stuttering for? Why are you looking up to think about your question? If somebody asked me what I got, how old is my baby, I could tell you. I have a 3 and a 15-year-old. If somebody asked me what gender of babies do you have, boy and a girl, I don't have to look up to find out what I have. Now, I know she's 19, and she kept skipping that question. But I was like, girl, listen, I don't know. I think Boosie and them may be on to something here, okay? Because like I said, she has yet to post that baby since. Now, I do know she has called me 15 times today. She knew why she was here. She's still calling right now. Let me see how many times she called today. So today, she called 9 times, asking me not to air this interview. I was like, but girl, you already gave us permission to do it. Well, my lawyer said that because we just got a court date that I can't air the interview. They didn't even know that I was doing the interview. I was like, but if you in a lawsuit like you say you are, they should know everything that you do, because they know that anything that you say can and will be held against you in the court of law, right? And so they can use this interview for evidence. I was like, but you really didn't say anything. Now, you could tell in the interview she was obviously hiding something. She was obviously not being truthful. You could tell. But, yeah, she was, please don't put it up. Please don't put it up. You got to wait till after we go to court. We just got a court date. I remember them telling me I couldn't do an interview, so I'm you know what I'm saying? So I shouldn't have done it. Please, what can I do? And I was like, nothing. You can't do anything. I'm sorry. You can't do anything. She was like, but my legal team. Maybe she was just nervous. That's why I said I cannot prove. I haven't seen no baby. I cannot prove. But she said her mama them keep the baby. She say the baby won. She think the baby won. Boy, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I got to tell you, I don't know. And she works for my sister-in-law too, so that's probably got a lot to do with it. You know, my sister-in-law is a creative director over at Playboy, so, you know. It could be some type of conspiracy going on. I don't know. So, moving on. Moving on. All right, real quick. We got one last break we got to take before we roll this Karrine Steffens rant. Okay, now I only pulled out key points. You will not get bored. You will not be confused about this. However, I want you to listen closely. All right, I consider us a smart people over here. All right, now when we come back from the break, I really want you guys to like or dislike this video. Please don't make me run the ads again. That's all I ask. You would think y'all was trained by now. Come on now, I'm just trying to train y'all. Just like. I ain't asking for no money. Okay, please, pretty please. Just like or dislike the video, okay? After the break, Karrine Steffens, and I think you're gonna find this situation rather interesting, okay? Kwame Owuchi, I think his name is. I don't even know how to say the man's last name, okay? Kwame Owuchi. I hope I said Owuchi. I don't know if he's Kenyan or Nigerian. I think he's Kenyan. Don't get me the line, okay? Is allegedly her fourth baby daddy, okay? Superhead. Now, I'm just trying to figure out during these live streams where her children are, okay? She got a lot of time to be live for 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours on podcasts, and I ain't seen her with a child. I ain't saying she a bad mother. I'm just saying she got a lot of time. Me, I got to finagle. My daughter be right outside. You know what I'm saying? You can hear my child asking for me. You can't. She got a lot of time on her hands, okay? So I'm just trying to figure out where these children are and why is she thinking about having another child. But in this live, she is alleging that Kwame Owuchi is her child's father, that she is pregnant by him. Now, I listened, well, Jasmine did, to 3 hours of footage, okay? And we picked out something rather interesting that I think you guys would want to hear. And I'm sure you guys probably skipped over it because it was just so long and so monotoned, okay? And so after the break, we're going to roll that footage and then we're going to come back with our commentary on this. And hopefully you'll be able to guess, do you see what I see? We got some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to. We'll be right back. Yaki, okay? You are a master healer, a spiritual healer. You deal in the metaphysics. You are a biochemist. You're technically like a naturopathic doctor.
And I'm a certified biochemist. I've been doing that for like the last 10 years. So I healed myself of diabetes. I healed myself of scar tissue on my heart disease, toenail fungus, all of these things. So if you go to the doctor right now, your blood work, and you go get a CBC chart, and they check your white blood cells, they check your chloroplast, your neutrophils, your basophils, your monophils, your red blood cells, your hemoglobin. The statistics that they're going to check it by is based off of the blood analysis of a 40-year-old Caucasian male.
How's that possible?
So when you actually check the vaginal bacteria of a black woman and you check the vaginal bacteria of a Caucasian woman or an Asian woman, the diversity of microbes inside of the black woman's vagina is crazy. Our penises is shrinking every year, centimeters, all the way up to 2 inches. So babies are now coming out with just small penises, and we don't know why.
And the doctors are telling the patients what the pharmaceutical companies want us to do.
Yeah, but so my question would be this: when is money gonna stop being the mediator between us telling our people lies and miseducation to our people? Everything they ever have told us is a lie. They tell us that our heart is a pump. Your heart is not a pump. Your heart is a valve. Your lungs is a pump that pumps the blood to the heart. The heart is a valve mechanism that controls the cardio output of blood. Everything they tell us about everything is a lie. They tell you your hair is just hair. No, our hair is non-ether hair. It is actually an extension of your nervous system. It is used to scan the environment, and it brings all of these different neurotransmitters back to your skin to tell you whether to actually engage in the environment or take fight or flight and run away. We heal a lot of what you would call celebrities or stars, a whole lot of them. My name ring bells in the celebrity kingdom.
I know.
Ring bells. We done heal cancer. We done heal a lot of STDs with rappers, a whole lot of crazy STD. We done got people off of opioids. We grew a thyroid back. We got rid of a case of HIV. In the actual celebrity community. It's crazy the way they call me, and it's like, you got everything you want, but you missing your health. And the way they call me in distress is just like, that money you got don't mean nothing right now. And I start asking, I said, that money, how did that feel? And they be telling me like, I feel like I'm incapable. I feel like I got all this money and I can't buy help.
Winos, but for real, listen close and listen carefully. The olive leaf extract can reverse high blood pressure and diabetic high blood sugar, or the sugar as some of our grandmamas may call it. It can also kill any nasty little bugs in your bodies like parasites, bacteria, fungi, tumors, and much, much more. And if that's not enough, you can also tell certain cancers like breast, prostate, colon, liver, and skin cancer to take a seat, because the olive leaf extract has been known to fight it. And their friend lupus can get it too, okay? So I need my winos to be in good health because we have some good dragging to do. So visit myoliveleaf.biz to help get your health in order. All right, winos, check out our Unwind with Tasha K store. We got sweatshirts that say, now I gotta go and I ain't got it. We got crop top, wine mug, water bottles. We got it all, okay? So be sure to hit that link below. What's wrong? You on a different schedule. Bigo, okay? All right, so up next, we got Karrine, Steffens, and Kwame Onwuachi. Y'all said he's Yoruba and he's Nigerian. I knew it was one of them, okay? Superhead, so apparently he's gotten Superhead knocked up. They've had an arrangement. They've been sleeping together for quite some time. And she's been trying to get in contact with him to tell him that she's pregnant. In return, he sent her a cease and desist, all right? We got the full video on what went down according to her, all right? Stay here, because after this video, I'm going to ask you, did you hear what I hear, okay? Roll the footage.
I got a cease and desist letter yesterday demanding that I don't talk about this. But if there's one thing that I know about truth is that I am well within my right to discuss my experiences. So I'm going to discuss them. The cease and desist letter I got yesterday was from attorneys representing Kwame Onwuachi, and it's full of bullshit. And I know where they got of course they got their information from him. And I can just see how he manipulated them into thinking certain things. This is regarding I'm just going to kind of go through, I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's a lot, but regarding the outrageous, harassing, and defamatory posts I made on social media and elsewhere. Not sure where the elsewhere is. I'm also not sure what the outrageous, harassing, and defamatory posts are. One post said it was just announcing that I was pregnant and thanking him for supporting me, which by the way, he wasn't. So I was just making him look good. And the other post was on stories when he went out with somebody at a game, knowing I was at home on bed rest and sick as a dog. Like, I just thought that shit was rude. And also just stressful for me. Like, I'm already under crazy amounts of stress right now, which I'll discuss in a second. So demanding that I immediately remove my online posts, that's not gonna happen. Cease and desist from making any further public statements about him, that's not gonna happen in regards to our child. All future correspondence intended for him, I'm not going through attorneys. That's weird. Not doing that either. My repeated efforts to contact Mr. Onwuachi from different phone numbers and or social media accounts. Hold on. Kwame texted me yesterday. Let's go through it. I'm just gonna go through it with you. And there's a reason why I'm doing this, and I'll again, it'll all circle back around. We've been going back and forth for 2 weeks. So the way the story goes is that I had plans for New Year's Eve in New York with someone that was not Kwame. But I wanted to see Kwame New Year's Eve, like after New Year's. So I had already bought my tickets, did my thing, and I kept asking him, like, what are you doing New Year's Eve? Like, I need to see you New Year's Eve. I kept asking him that because I knew I had something to tell him, and I wanted to wait until after Christmas, after New Year's Eve, get the holidays out the way, and then have the conversation about being pregnant. So he kept saying, I don't know. He literally knew what he was going to be doing New Year's Eve and did not tell me. So I'm like, I need a block of time. I need to talk to you. I'm in New York until the 3rd. I'm like, so if it's not New Year's Eve, can I see you the 3rd? Like, can we do something on the 3rd? He just kept saying like, no, I'm going to be out of town. So I was like, you need to cancel your plans. After a while, I was like, you need to cancel your plans. I'm not canceling my plans, he says. I'm like, you need to cancel your plan. Now, mind you, I know what's going on, but he doesn't know. So I'm like, you need to cancel your plans. Trust me, like whoever she is, you could f her on the 4th, but I gotta see you between the 1st and the 3rd when I'm in town. Like, I don't care listen, I don't care what you do when I'm not around. That's not none of my business. I have my own situation over here. Mind you, I got my own situation. There's a whole thing happening here. And we have an understanding, but we have a different kind of intimate relationship. So anyway, so I'm like, whoever she is, she's gonna have to wait, because I gotta talk to you by this date. The reason why this date was important is because I had a doctor's appointment on January 5th, and I needed to make some really tough decisions by that appointment. And so I need to talk to him about it. Now, I saw him a week and a half before this, a week and a half before New Year's Eve. We were together. We were together every week and a half to 2 weeks. I'm in New York. Whenever I'm in New York, I'm with Kwame. I'm at the restaurant. We're leaving together. People see us leaving together. I'm there all the time. I know the freaking staff. I'm there. So, so he's very like hard pressed. And the more I ask for it, the more he's like, absolutely not, absolutely not, absolutely not. I got a plan. I'm like, you need. So at this point, I'm like, yo, you got to do it. And I'm trying not to tell him why. I just on the strength of, you say you love me, because at this point we're in the I love you phase of the relationship. I got those receipts too. We're in the I love you phase of the relationship. So I'm like, so listen, you love me so much, I need you to like just put that shit on hold. Like, please, just cancel that shit, bro. Nope. So eventually comes Christmas Eve, and I'm like, all right, here's why I need you to cancel. So I finally tell him, I send him video of tests and me taking tests and, the whole thing. This is why I gotta see you by the 3rd. And I gotta go to the doctor. I gotta come back to LA, go to the doctor on the 5th. And I'm trying to make these decisions before this thing has a heartbeat, before it becomes a person, before it becomes a real thing to me. Because remember, I went through this abortion 2 years ago or 3 years ago now at 4.5 months. So I'm traumatized. And I don't want that situation again. So I'm trying to get this done quickly. Even after I tell him, and this is where the narcissistic, this is where I got flashbacks. No matter what I asked for in this situation, because I needed it so badly, the answer was no. No, I won't. And so my take on it is, nobody should be more important than me. In this moment right here, nobody should be more important than what's happening. Nobody should be more important than this. In this moment right here. I lose my shit. So I promise him, like I would anybody, I swear to God, if you don't fucking cancel these plans, I'm gonna burn this whole shit down, bro. I'm gonna burn this whole fucking shit down. This whole relationship, this whole shit about to be a pile of rubble, bro. Like, I'm about to lose my shit. I need to decide whether I'm gonna have an abortion now, before this thing starts beating. I can't even look at ultrasounds. I don't want to hear them or look at them because I'm trying to stay detached and disconnected from the situation. I'm telling you, it's urgent. I'm about to burn the whole shit down, bro. This goes on for another few days, I think. Like, another day or two or something. Where I'm like, please. Not gonna do it. So anyway, so now I text Kwame yesterday. And again, you f me, I'm gonna f with you. You disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you. You play me, I'm gonna play you. Listen, this is where I'm at. Because the last time I let a narcissist do what the f I want to do with my life, it almost killed me. Kwame asks me the other day, when I asked him to like, listen, I'm coming out to New York, like, can we set a time to talk or whatever? Let me pull up these text messages so I make sure I'm saying the right thing. He says, my text message, it's long, but it was like, good afternoon. Hopefully you've woken up today and decided to not be disrespectful, because as promised, I will always give you what you give me. I don't need the stress. This is a high-risk pregnancy, and I've spent 2 weeks on bed rest. The last thing you want on your conscience or in The public arena is that you stressed me so much that you made this journey even more unsafe for me and baby, or worse, that you caused it to end early. I said, I'm cleared to travel. I'm on my way to the city for meetings and to look for an apartment. We need to talk about the remainder of the pregnancy and what parenting is going to look like. And we need to do that in person, in private, alone, civilly, respectfully, calmly, please. We do that, agree on terms, shit gets easier and quieter. So please, I'm asking, please, can we handle this like grown-ups now? This is where I'm at. I've done all the screaming, I've done all the yelling, I've done all the yous, okay, great. Can we just bring the shit down now? Because we still have to do this thing. He says something that lets me know what his next move is gonna be. And he basically is asking me, says he wants to understand my pregnancy more and the complications, which I've talked to him about extensively, by the way. Can you send me the sonogram and the doctor's reports that state you are at risk? And that's what I know. I kind of knew before, because he's been trying to get me to say certain shit and do certain shit before, where I know what his next move is going to be. I'm like, absolutely not. I'm not sending you shit. I'm not sending you medical records. First of all, I don't have my sonograms. I didn't take them with me. Because again, I'm in this phase of, and this is something I told him from the beginning, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to connect to it because we are in a precarious situation. If I reach a certain mark, then maybe I can start tapping in. But I cannot tap into something that may not survive. We go back and forth on that. Here's my last text. This was yesterday. Good morning, my love. I hope today is a better day for us than previous ones. I hope you have it in your heart to show me the care, consideration, and respect I'd like to show you. I hope my feelings can matter to you today because they haven't these past 2 weeks. With disastrous results. It's been ugly. I hope you can finally stop exasperating the tension and act in the best interest of everyone involved. So, as I did before and during Christmas, I'm asking for a block of time to talk specifically about my pregnancy and how to move forward. You said you'd come to LA to do so, but didn't. So here I am. Please let me know your availabilities and please be kind. Mind you, I'm supposed to see him the top of the year before my January 5th appointment so that I could make a decision. Now we're in the middle of January and I'm here. I'm in New York. And I'm like, I'm here. So can we please, the records you want to see, whatever I have on me, like I have those things, like what do you want proof that it's high? I'm 44 years old. It's a high risk of shit. And I got my own issues going on top of that. Which again, we've discussed extensively, even before this happened. Just in conversation. The answer to that text that I just read you was basically talk to my attorneys.
I'm 44 years old. I'm high risk of shit. They said that's a geriatric pregnancy. That's what they call it. Now, Kwame is 33. He is a world-renowned chef. Okay, I got to go try one of his restaurants. Apparently, they took $550 million and decked out one of his restaurants. That food better be amazing. Okay? I better be able to eat any cuisine from any part of the world going into a restaurant like that because I know the price is going to be sky high. Okay? Now, I know that was very disturbing to watch, and trust me, I made it easy for y'all. I did. Me and Jasmine. Jasmine cut down the bulk of it. She gave me the meat and potatoes, and I had to cut it down some more. A lot of y'all are saying that she was well-spoken. No, she wasn't, okay? We made her well-spoken, all right? It dragged, it lagged, it gave manic all over it. Now, what's funny is that Kwame, the funniest part of the interview to me was, or not the interview, the rant, was that she said Kwame sent her a cease and desist. Now, I said, I know damn well Kwame ain't sent no cease and desist to a published author. You sent the cease and desist, sir, to a woman who has aired out every piece of dick she has ever had in her life. And you thought by threatening her with a cease and desist that she was going to listen? Jay-Z couldn't get her to shut up. Keith Murray. When I saw the Keith Murray, I said, I know this boy ain't acting like he, yeah. You know, them crackheads be real imaginative. You know what I'm saying? But I thought that was real fun. I know damn well this man ain't sent her no cease and desist, and he slept with a published author. He slept with a publisher, with a creator, with an influencer, with a woman who kept diaries on every single one of her escapades, okay? Wrote about it in detail. And you're next, sir. You're next. Your 33-year-old penis is going to be published in every food magazine, and people are going to be waiting to eat it because of her. Now, where he messed up at. Now, I ain't going to say he messed up, but here's the thing. Here's what I'm going to say. She said something that was very interesting in that. And if I was Kwame, you know what I'm saying, I probably would have sent to the voicemail too and said, hit the lawyers. She claims that they only known each other for a short time, but every time she was in New York, she was at the restaurant. She was at his restaurant, and she fucking on Kwame, right? That's what she says. We were always together. I knew. She said we were both doing our thing. He had a situation, I got a situation, but now we have a situation, and you need to answer these texts because I need to know what to do with baby, because I'm trying not to get attached to this thing because I'm high risk as shit. I'm 44 years old, so you need to call me back. Call me back. Call me back. It's Karrine. Hello, I'm in New York. I'm in a hotel. Stop by anytime. Room 332. Hi, Kwame. It's Karrine again. Please call me back. I'm nauseous. I'm sick. I just went live on Instagram and told thousands of people how sick I am, and it's looking real bad for you. Kwame, hey, it's Superhead. Remember that head that I gave you in the back of your restaurant? Yes, please call me back. I want us to continue on this note, but we got to figure out what we're going to do. I am past the plan B stage. So we have to do plan C. Please call me back. Plan A would have been condom, plan B, and then plan C. I'm in California. It's legal, but I need to figure out what to do with baby. I'm trying not to get attached to this thing. Kwame, you know who this is. Please, now you're pissing me off. You're fucking pissing me off. Kwame, call me back. I'm going to come down to your restaurant, and I'm going to fuck shit up. Call me back now. Kwame, I'm live on Instagram right now. Oh, I'm fucking live. Oh, I'm live and I'm telling it all. Oh yeah, I'm fucking live. I'm going live today, tomorrow. I flew here. I dropped each of my kids off with their damn dads, and I'm trying to figure out what you want me to do with this kid. I'm high risk and you're stressing me the fuck out. Call me back. You know what? Call me while I'm on live so everybody can fucking hear me drag the shit out of you. Kwame, I love you. Kwame, I'm older now. My hormones, I'm almost to menopause, and I'm fucking pregnant. Kwame, call me back. Kwame, please call me back. Kwame, these walls are closing in on me. Please, I gotta get back to California. Just tell me. Just send me a text and say you don't want it. Just send me a text and say you don't want it. Please, tell me something! Kwame, don't do this. Kwame, don't do this. Kwame, I know fucking well you're not at the Bulls game. I see your ass on the Jumbotron stream, nigga. You're at the Bulls game with another bitch. Oh, I'm killing you and her. I'm killing you and that bitch. Absolutely. You fuck with the wrong one. Listen. Nah. I ain't shit. Listen. That's what that line was. Listen to me. I even told Shay, I said, I need Shay to go get a baby mama like this, and maybe he'll appreciate me, because I don't know. Kwame 33, he can't take this one to his daddy. His daddy probably fucked her back in the day. He cannot take her home to Nigeria to introduce her to his father, and he know damn well his mother is not gonna like her because his mother is the same damn age. Listen to me. Listen to me. But here's the thing. If I was Kwame, I would tell her to hit the lawyer too. Because she said early in the live, he had a situation, so did I. So why are you blowing up this man's phone if you knew and he knew that y'all had a situation, meaning you was fucking everybody, okay? You was fucking whoever you wanted to fuck. He knew that. You told him he could fuck who he want to fuck. You knew that. Y'all had an agreement. Now you want him to come claim ownership over a child that's in question? You want him to cancel his plans and his tickets to a basketball game, and this is possibly not his baby? Who gonna get this man this money back on these tickets? Who gonna reimburse him for these courtside tickets? Why he got to cancel his plans? Why he can't get in line and see you after you've called everybody else to come check in? Matter of fact, why he can't wait till you 12 weeks to figure out through blood work who the daddy is? Why he can't wait? Why? And if you said you didn't want to get close to it, obviously you are in doubt of who this baby's father is, and he just got the most money right now, so it makes sense. And you trying to calculate dates based off of your irregular period because you are 44 years old. You have got to do better. You cannot blame this man for that. If I was 32, if I was 33, I would run back to Nigeria. I'm telling you, they wouldn't be able to serve me at all until this baby was over. I would have a representative at my restaurant. They wouldn't be able to find me. I'm just trying to figure out, why does he have to take responsibility for this? This man is going to marry the old-fashioned way. His mama probably got a wife waiting for him back at the house. This was not a wife. This was not a wife. And his mama tried to warn him about hoes like this. But instead, he decided to dump cum and a published author. Now she done published their business all over the internet. Phone calls, text messages, and all. And then you want to send a cease and desist. If Jay-Z couldn't get her to cease and desist, if Beyonce couldn't get the bitch to shut up, what makes you think you can? You are out of your league, brother. You are out of your league. So the best thing you could do is just be quiet. But I'm just trying to figure out, what's she going to refund him for them tickets? Them courtside tickets. It was a lot of, you know what I'm saying? And then she looked, oh, I know, motherfucking what he in with that bitch. So she pushed the bangs to the side? She pushed the bangs to the side, the wig to the side, because that's a wig. I don't think she pregnant. I think she was like, I need to see you top of the year, New Year's, right now. We talk, we figure it out, boom, bam, baby is good, we go back to our lives. Ma'am, no, you said it was somebody else. Who is it, somebody else? Call me after. Call me after the game. Call me after the game. And especially if you told me that you was menopausal and you couldn't get pregnant. How are we pregnant? How do you still have ovaries after all that cum? Normally, women don't have uteruses. Listen, prostitutes, listen to me now. Prostitutes, they don't tell you about this. They end up losing their uteruses and things like that and can't normally have kids like that because when they get to a certain age, they don't blow that thing out. So they take it out. She did the throat. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Listen to me. Listen, and that's probably why he's trying to figure out like how she get pregnant if it was only head. If it was only head, how are you pregnant? But I'm telling you, like, she cannot, like, I'm with Kwame on this. I would go to my game too. This is not an urgent issue. Ain't nobody tell you to fly your ass out here. Ain't nobody telling you to use a baby to get me to come by the hotel room so we can really make a baby, because that's what she was gonna do. He know her kind. She gonna end up crying, then he gonna end up digging it down. Then now she got him for real. And so, even though she was unsure on the ovulation date and the date of conception based off of her irregular periods from being menopausal, she would now have a secured date if he were to come and see her at the hotel room. But he followed his gut instinct and went to the game and took that one to another hotel room and used the rubber. Let's hope he did. This is why y'all say I'm male identified. No, I'm just saying I got a son. And when you got a son, you got to be ready for these type of things, okay? You got to be ready. Kwame is a lick for her. I think she thought because she was older, she would be able to do the plan. She would be able to do the manipulate, and she was a little bit more experienced. But he told her to hit the lawyer. I just don't understand. Like, this is a community baby at this point. This could be anybody's baby. This is everybody's baby. So why are you calling me? Why are you calling my brother here? Leave him alone. Leave him alone. She's too old for this shit. Now I gotta go. I hope you guys enjoyed the full show. Of course, we'll be back here on Friday for Fuckery Friday. Y'all know on Friday we got 2 shows, okay? One on YouTube and one on TashaKLive.com, okay? Full of exclusives. You know why I love my show so much? You know why I love my show? Because I bring y'all news that don't nobody else bring y'all. We talk about things that other blogs. We just original, and I love it that way. I love the originality that you're going to be able to come over here and get something you can't get nowhere else. We pride ourselves on that. It's like being a 5-star restaurant in New York City. But we make it affordable so everybody can come. I love that. I love y'all. I love y'all. So you said it takes a village. Absolutely, okay? So now we're going to head over to TashaKLive.com. Remember, we got the Thrupple interview inside the Thrupple cover. And I got to tell you, these chicks here, they start fighting during the interview, farting during the interview. It was just... Somebody told me on the app, they said, you could have did better, Tasha. Me? I'm not in a relationship. What you mean I could have did better? We also got Yaki Awaken, okay, the full interview over there. If you did want to still check out the famous pastor who pays teenage boys to come in his mouth, all right, that is available. Remember, next Sunday, we're going to be putting out part 2 to our PPP series surrounding Larry Reed, okay, and these allegations. Also, what else we got over there? It's a lot over there. Jaguar Wright, okay? We spoke to the family about her current condition and everything like that. And we're going to go live right now for our update on the detox. And I'm going to give y'all a small after show, and then we're going to be done, all right? So y'all go ahead, get ready, head on over to TashaKLive.com. Also, guys, if you want to advertise on my platform, please feel free to hit us via... business Tasha K at gmail.com. That is business Tasha K at gmail.com, or hit us on Instagram. We'll get back to you to help your platform be advertised across our social media channels. Also, if you have tips on your favorite celebrities, please feel free to send us an email via unwinewithtashak at gmail.com. Okay. Also, thank you so much, Sensa. Thank you. Did you guys enjoy the show? I appreciate it. I'm a little dry mouth, cotton mouth, parched right now. They don't drink all my damn water in the studio. I'm the host and ain't got no water. I need a, if you know somebody that could be an assistant to the assistant to assist me, please feel free to email me at unwinewithtashak at gmail.com. Be glad to hire you, okay? And also, I think, thank you so much to my staff. All right. Thank you to all of you guys watching. Thank you to the donations. Thank you to all of your likes. Okay. I appreciate that. I love you guys so much. Sorry the energy wasn't as up as it should. I am detoxing along with my viewers. We have ran out a full 15-day detox. Everybody is showing tremendous progress, tremendous weight loss. Yes, it comes with a little lightheadedness, a little, gas or a fullness or maybe loose booty. But listen to me. It is all worth it in the end. Okay. So go ahead, create your accounts. TashaKLive.com. We'll be live over there at 9:15, okay, Eastern Standard Time. And so that'll give you some time to create if you're new, and we'll see you shortly, okay? I love y'all. Now I gotta go. Bye.